Sam, can you pick up some milk on your way home?
You couldn't have told me that earlier. I already passed the supermarket.
Sorry. Could you please turn back?
Why don't you just get it yourself? You literally work at the supermarket.
But we need it now.
Fine, I'll go. This is going to add at least 10 minutes to my commute home.
Thank you so much, honey. I thought we had more than half a carton left this morning. But I guess we drank more than I thought.
You're getting old.
You're the same too. You've been losing things a lot lately. You couldn't find your nail clipper or your favorite tie.
You're right. I guess I'm going senile already.
It's not really something to laugh about. We had to go out and replace those things.
Maybe Rochelle drank all the milk.
I doubt it. She knows she needs to ask for permission first. I don't really want her to drink much or have too much dairy.
Milk is fine. It's good for her body.
That's not why. She peed the bed again last night. I thought that would stop after she turned 4.
She's just a little kid. It happens to children her age.
I hope she grows out of it. She's also been saying some weird things.
Like what?
She said she saw a lady with long hair when she went to the bathroom at night.
Seriously? Like a ghost or something? That's super scary.
I took her to my parents' house during that weekend in May, right? The same weekend when you were on your trip. After that weekend, she started to say stuff like that.
Really? Maybe she watched a scary movie at your parents' house.
That might be it. My dad does like movies like that. I told him not to let Rochelle watch, but maybe he did it against my wishes.
Well, children have wild imaginations, so maybe it manifested in her dreams. I was the same as a child.
I'm going to talk to my dad about it.
No, just leave it. He didn't mean any harm by making her watch stuff like that.
It's just so annoying to have to wash the bedsheets that often. You should help with the laundry when you're home.
But I'm already helping with buying the milk.
That's nothing!
I also bought ice cream.
Did you not read? I don't want Rochelle to eat that much dairy. Not to mention the sugar.
Once in a while is fine.
You're always spoiling her. She never listens to me now. You should be more strict in your parenting.
Don't get your panties in a twist over ice cream, babe. You're going to get more wrinkles that way.
It'll be all your fault.
Enough with this back and forth. I bought your favorite ice cream.
Thanks, but that's not really going to solve the problem I'm talking about. I'll let it go this once. We'll eat it after dinner. Or else it will spoil her dinner.
Okay.
You say that, but I know you're going to eat it as soon as you get home.
You read my mind. It's hot out, babe.
Don't babe me. Act like a father should.
Okay. Hey, honey. Are you on your break now?
Yeah, I am. I just finished stocking the shelves. Going to eat lunch now. What's up?
It's nothing, really. Just wondering how Rochelle is doing lately.
All of a sudden? You almost never ask about her. Plus, it's pretty rare that you would contact me during your trip.
Well, what we talked about a few weeks ago has been on my mind.
Huh? Oh, the talk about ghosts?
Yes, that. Has Rochelle said anything after?
Yes, she has.
Really? What did she say?
She hasn't seen any more ghosts, but now she's talking about hearing noises.
Noises? What kind?
I don't really know. But she said she's hearing noises from the ceiling.
Are you sure it's actually noises in real life? Or is she just dreaming all of it?
Maybe it's coming from the attic.
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe rats? Maybe I should call an extermination company.
Don't do that. I'll take a look when I'm back.
Why not? I thought you hated all rats and rodents. You freaked out when you saw hamsters at the pet shop.
I did not freak out. Calling those companies is expensive and you have to pay even if there's nothing up there.
Oh, just when I thought you were manning up, you're just being stingy.
Anyway, don't do anything. Wait until I get back.
Got it.
Take Rochelle somewhere to get her mind off of things. Maybe she has pent-up energy, and it's seeping into her dreams.
I don't know. I work 5 days a week. I want to stay home on my days off. Oh! We bought that pool last year.
Pool?
Yeah, the kiddie pool.
Right, I remember buying that.
I can fill it up in the yard.
But it's been quite chilly this June. Won't she catch a cold?
It'll be fine. It's been getting warmer lately. Did we put the pool in the attic?
It'll be dangerous to take something that big out of the attic by yourself.
There's no air in it, so it'll be small.
It'll still be dangerous. The stairs to the attic are really narrow. What will you do if you fall?
Oh, wow! You're actually worried about me? But I was the one that put it up there last year.
Huh? Really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, really. You fell asleep with Rochelle after playing with her all afternoon. That's why I'm telling you, I can get it down myself.
Taking it up and taking it down are two different things.
Is that so? I don't really think it's that different.
You don't need it right away. I'll get it when I'm back.
But if she has the pool, I can finally do some reading.
You need to keep an eye on her when she's in the pool, too. She might drown, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Although it's a kiddie pool, and I'd be sitting a foot away from her.
Just take her to a big park. Have a nice stroll when the weather is nice. Isn't that better?
But it's starting to get really hot.
We also bought that tent before spring. Remember?
That's right! He wanted to take her camping. Rochelle was so happy when we got that.
Even if it's hot, there's wind and you can use the tent for shade.
True. Where did we put it again? The attic?
No, stupid. It's in the garage.
Don't call me stupid. I just couldn't remember where we put it, that's all.
I saw it in there when I went to get my golf clubs. You really have been more forgetful these days.
Sorry. I'll take Rochelle to the park on my day off.
Good. Go have fun.
You're acting weird.
How?
You've always left the planning of holidays and such up to me. You act like a father in front of Rochelle, but you're hands off about everything else.
I don't do that. I'm a father 24/7.
You do! Now you're trying to dictate what we do and where we go.
Well, I do feel bad that I'm away all the time.
I do wish that you were home more often. I think Rochelle also misses you a lot. She always asks when you're going to be home. That could also be a reason for her strange dreams.
I guess. I'll do my best to try and wrap up things on my trip.
Please do. I'm on the registers this afternoon. Wish me luck. Sam, are you still awake?
I am.
Thank goodness. Rochelle is sleeping with me right now. I heard a noise coming from the attic.
It's just your imagination. Is the wind strong tonight? That's probably all it is.
No, it's definitely coming from upstairs. I heard groaning.
It's probably just Rochelle groaning in her sleep.
I said it was coming from upstairs. Stop messing around. I'm being serious here.
God. I swear. Are you even fully awake?
I've had it. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to the attic.
Don't!
Why not?
Why? What if some animal got in there? It'll be dangerous.
Should I call the police then?
Don't be stupid. You're going to wake up the whole neighborhood if you do that.
Then what should I do? I heard it again. It sounded like a woman's voice.
I'm telling you, it's just the wind.
What if it's the ghost that Rochelle saw? I'm so scared.
There's no way that it's a ghost. Go back to sleep. It's just those things that go bump in the night. I promise I'll take a look in the attic when I'm back.
You're the one that's acting weird.
What? How am I acting weird? I'm just concerned about you two.
You're hiding something.
What are you talking about? I'm not hiding anything from you.
But you're acting so strange. Something is off.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What is off?
You've been stopping me from going up to the attic ever since last week.
I told you, I'm just worried that you'll get hurt. You always try to do things by yourself.
Yeah, I'm going up to the attic now.
What? Why? How many times do I have to tell you that it's dangerous?
It'll be okay. I'll take a weapon with me.
What weapon? Don't take a knife.
I wouldn't. I have a broomstick. It'll be useful. Maybe not against a ghost, though. We also have a flashlight in the bedside drawer.
I still think you shouldn't go. Rochelle will be scared if you leave her alone.
She'll be fine. We went to the park today, so she's knocked out cold. I'll be back. I'll let you know what I find out.
Wait! Don't go up there! Please! I'm begging you!
Sam? Who the hell is that woman?
Who is who? Who? What? What are you talking about, honey?
That woman! The woman sleeping on the mattress in our attic!
What do you mean? Woman?
You really don't know. If you don't know her, then I'll call the cops right now.
Wait. Okay, I'll tell you.
Is she the reason you didn't want me to go up there? What's going on? She's the one that Rochelle saw in the bathroom, isn't she?
I said I'll tell you. Calm down. She's...
Hurry up and spit it out.
I'm sorry. She's my girlfriend.
Girlfriend? Wait, that woman. Her stomach is protruding. Is she pregnant?
After graduating high school, she had nowhere to go. She got some sketchy jobs.
Wait a minute. I don't want to know, but... How old is she?
She's 20. I'm not a pedophile.
What the hell are you saying? You put your hands on a girl that young and then you set her up in our attic? What the hell were you thinking?
I met her on one of my business trips. We got drunk one night. I heard she got pregnant. I had to do something about it. She couldn't get a job and she was kicked out of her home.
So that's when you decided to put her in the attic of your own home? Since when? How long have you been hiding her?
Since the weekend in May when you went to your parents' house. I lied about having a business trip. I was really getting her set up in the attic.
OMG. I've been living with a stranger in my attic for over a month. That's legit horror movie level stuff. I thought that things were disappearing lately. I never would have thought that this was the reason.
It's all my fault. Blame me. I told her that she could do whatever she wanted when no one is home. I was also surprised when I heard that Rochelle saw her.
I called the ambulance.
What? Why?
Don't want me! I don't like her, but she seems to be in pain. That's why she was making noises.
If you call the ambulance, everyone in our neighborhood will know.
I don't care. By the way, I'm taking Rochelle with me to my parents' house tomorrow.
Wait. I said wait. We'll talk things out when I come back.
I have nothing to say to you. I don't believe this. You're a piece of human garbage.
We do have things to talk about. It's really not what you think it is.
Then say it. Like you said, I always do things by myself. Of course I do. You don't do anything for us. You're so unreliable and irresponsible. You leave everything to me. I'm so sick of it.
I'll change. I promise I'll be more responsible.
Oh, really? Do that for your next child. That woman will be giving birth any time now.
Please, Carrie, don't leave.
I take it back. I've got some words for you. You have so much audacity. Putting two women under one roof. Making your wife work while you hole your mistress up in the attic. You're so arrogant to think you could pull that off forever. What was your end game?
I don't know what came over me.
Acted without thinking ahead. You two were made for each other. You just take, and ruin the lives of everyone around you. You better believe this is the end of us. Divorce and losing custody of Rochelle should be obvious. You better not run away either. You're going to be paying child support for a long time, dirtbag. Hey! You haven't sent this month's child support.
Sorry. Could you wait a little longer?
What? There you go, shrinking from your responsibilities again.
No, that's not it. I'm paying for double living expenses here.
Double living expenses? Aren't you living together with that woman?
Yeah, I am. But she's really not good with money. I warned her about it, but she left with her child and a younger man.
Oh, that's funny. And it also has nothing to do with me.
I'm really in a tight spot. She forced me into all this and made me pay for everything.
Maybe she was seeing that younger man already.
No way.
Either way, I don't care. You were stupid to have put your hands on her in the first place.
What should I do?
Are you seriously asking me? Figure it out yourself. I don't have anything to do with it. Just keep paying my child support and my alimony.
Carrie, I've really been thinking lately. Let's start over.
Don't even joke about that. I'd rather drink out of the toilet than be with you again.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. Please, let's live together again. The three of us.
Look who's talking. You put Rochelle through so much. There's no way I'm letting you near her ever again. Hurry up and pay child support.
I can't right now. I've already used up all my savings to pay for your alimony.
You still have a house, don't you?
Huh?
If you sell the house with that wonderful attic, you should get a bit from it.
If I sell the house, then where am I supposed to live?
If you can't figure it out, do you want me to help you?
Yes! I can't live alone anymore. I miss Rochelle and you. I can't live without you, Carrie.
Okay.
Really?
Do you really think I would go back to the way things were? You're so stupid! If you don't want to live alone, why don't you ask your friends? Ask them if they will let you live in their attic. After that conversation, Sam sold the house and rented an apartment instead. He's been paying child support on time. He finally learned some responsibility after going through all that. Even now, I have no intention of getting back together or letting him see Rochelle. I moved back into my parents' house and got another job at a supermarket. Sometimes the manager of the supermarket takes Rochelle and I out to dinner. That manager treats Rochelle so well, but also knows when to be firm with her. We aren't officially going out yet, but Rochelle gets along with him, so I think it's only a matter of time. If, and it's a big if I do get married again, I'm going to move into a house that doesn't have an attic.
Hey there, Amy. How are you doing? Good evening, Lisa. Guess where I am now? Now? Come to think of it, I haven't seen you for a while, Lisa. Your sister and her husband seem to be taking care of the kindergarten drop-off and pickup duties often. Yep, actually, I'm on a trip right now. Really? For a week? Today's the halfway mark. Got another week to go. Wow, that's a long vacation, huh? So your son is with your sister then? Well, you could say that. Actually, on this trip, my son might just get a new daddy. Wait, a daddy? You know, I've been a single mom since I divorced my husband 2 years ago. I've been looking for a potential new father figure for my son. So, this trip is with your boyfriend? Exactly. I texted you because this does involve you. What? Me? How does your marriage relate to me? Well, a picture speaks 1,000 words. What? This is my boyfriend. Wait a second. Isn't that Tom, my husband? Yes, indeed, you're right. So, the 2-week trip with a college friend that Tom mentioned, it was actually a secret trip with you? Looks like it. Why? What do you mean? Why my husband? Well, isn't it obvious? Your husband is going to be the CEO of a company that's doing really well right now. Such a high-profile man would be a perfect match for me. And he'd make a great dad for my son, wouldn't he? My mother always told me to choose my men wisely if I really wanted to remarry. I don't think that's what your mom meant. Isn't it common sense to look for a partner among single men? You targeted a married man. Are you out of your mind? Well, if you divorce him, Tom will be single, won't he? I meant you should look for a single man when you started dating. Well, it's too late for that now. Tom is connected to me, body and soul. You? Oh, don't worry, I'll pay you alimony. With my upcoming marriage to Tom, I'm practically set for life, so money is not an issue. That's not the point. Just calm down, okay? I'll be back after enjoying a week more of this trip. You need to come back right now. After being exposed like this, you can't just leave things as they are for another week. No way! Lisa. Oh, contacting Tom would be pointless. Didn't he tell you? He said he wouldn't be able to respond during the trip. Don't tell me you... I wanted to enjoy some lovey-dovey time, just the two of us, so I asked him to keep his cell phone off the whole time. Does my husband know you've exposed his affair to me? No, not yet. But a week after he returns home, I was thinking of putting things in order so it would be easier for him to divorce. So, Lisa, you're doing all of this on your own accord. Don't say it like that. I'm sure he'll cry tears of joy at this surprise full of love from me. Well, I guess it's my turn to turn off my cell phone just like Tom. See you in a week. Bye-bye. Good morning, Amy. I am Rachel, the younger sister of your friend Lisa. I appreciate your exchanging contact info with me the other day. Oh, good morning. Sorry to bother you all of a sudden. I can't get in touch with Lisa. Do you know anything? What? Lisa is currently on a trip with a man she's been dating for about a week now, but I urgently needed to contact her last night. I've tried calling multiple times but can't get through. She's not reading my messages on the app we use, and I've tried emailing but no response. The hotel she was supposed to be staying at said she checked out. I have no idea where she is now. I guess you could say I'm at a dead end. Yes, exactly. I'm contacting all of Lisa's mom friends that I know of right now. Lisa's phone is off. What? Why is that? She apparently doesn't want her vacation to be disturbed. I think she'll probably keep her phone off until she comes back from the trip. Wait, you know something? Keeping her phone off all the time is... From your reaction, Lisa, it seems like you don't know who your sister is dating. Yes. She said she can't introduce him right now due to his circumstances, and that she'll tell me when they decide to get married. I see. It seems like she is somewhat aware that if this gets out, it's not going to be good. Wait, what? The man Lisa is dating is actually my husband. What? Is that true? I received a picture of them getting cozy together on their trip. I'll confront her with the details when she comes back, but judging from that, it's probably true. I apologize on behalf of my sister. She's done it again. Again? I might as well tell you now. The reason my sister divorced her previous husband is because she had an affair. And it turns out that the father of her son is another man who was married. I see. I'm truly sorry. You don't have anything to apologize for. But... You're also a victim, having to take care of your nephew because of your sister's infidelity. Your concern is much appreciated. I just don't know what to say. Anyway, it seems like there was some inconvenience because you couldn't contact your sister. What happened? Yes, actually. Our mother, who has been sick and hospitalized for a long time, is in a critical condition since last night. What? Is that true? The situation is precarious right now. I tried to contact my sister, but as you can see... Then I shouldn't have been keeping you on the text this long. Oh, my uncle is currently looking after her. But I'm sorry for having such a conversation at a time like this. No, not at all. On the contrary, this has given me the final push. I'm cutting ties with my sister. From here on out, do as you please. Understood. Now, I'm going back to be with my mother. I'm sorry for all the trouble. From now, I'll end the conversation here. Sure, take care of your mother. Hello, Amy. I'm on the train home right now, so I finally turned on my phone after a week. It was such a fun trip. I'm so overwhelmed with happiness from being loved by him. That being said, I realized it must be tough for you. I mean, I was on a trip with your husband. I'm sorry about that. By the way, have you started the divorce proceedings yet? I want to marry him as soon as possible and become a trophy wife. It's such a relief. I'm sure even my most critical friends will be convinced when they know I'm remarrying a wealthy man. No one can nag at me anymore. I'm sure even my most critical friends will be convinced when they know I'm remarrying a wealthy man. Right now, we're at your mother's funeral. Wait, funeral? What? Do you mean my mom's funeral? Hold on, excuse me, Amy, is this some kind of prank? Can you please explain in detail? I'll call you once the send-off is done. Amy, what's going on? Is this some kind of prank? Even as a joke, it's in poor taste. I said hold on. Amy, what the hell is going on? My sister isn't answering my messages. Well, your sister is the chief mourner, so she probably doesn't have the time to look at her phone yet. Wait, what? As far as I heard, your father passed away quite some time ago, and they couldn't get in touch with you, the eldest daughter, at the crucial moment. In such situation, your sister has been nobly and stoically performing her duties. So, my mother really passed away? I'm not the kind of person who would make such a distasteful joke. It's not a prank. Your mother's condition took a turn for the worse the very night you turned off your smartphone. She held on for a few days, but unfortunately she passed away in the early morning the day before yesterday. No way! I was hoping if I married a rich man, she would smile at me like before. I had been working so hard towards that. Huh. So that's why you stole my husband. Yes, that's right. When I divorced my ex-husband, my mother, who had always been so sweet to me, scolded me terribly. Well, of course she would. So I wanted to remarry a rich man with high specs and provide a safety net for her in her old age. I was just about to share this happy news. Lisa, your mother didn't seem to want that. What? Don't act like you know everything when you're an outsider. This is what your sister Rachel told me. Wait, Rachel? Your mother seemed to have noticed that you were again involved with a married man. What? Apparently there's a will. A will? The official disclosure is yet to come. I don't think it's my place to say anything about this, so please ask Rachel. Rachel? Sis. You finally turned on your phone, huh? Mom is... I'm at the crematorium right now. I'm in the waiting room waiting for the cremation to finish with the rest of the family. So, it's really true. Did you hear from Amy? Knowing you, you probably got back from your affair trip, tried to one-up Amy, and she told you during Mom's funeral. Sounds about right. You don't need to come here. I won't allow you to offer incense to Mom. Don't come to our family home. Absolutely not. Rachel? What? Amy told me there's a will from Mom. Yeah. The formal announcement is still to come, but Mom spoke to me a bit before she became critically ill. She told me, Lisa never understands me, no matter what I say. I have no choice but to express it in action, so I wrote in my will that I'm leaving all my property to Rachel. She looked so sad. Why? I was just about to announce that I'm getting married to a high-spec man. If she knew I have a boyfriend, why would she do such a thing? You don't understand. I think it's perfectly fine for you to date high-spec men. I believe Mom wouldn't have had any complaints about that. But if that person is a married man, it's no good. Getting involved with a married man means you're making his family unhappy. But Mom always said that my happiness is the most important. Not realizing that you're stepping on other people's unhappiness, that's what made Mom sad. I believe happiness gained at the expense of others' misery won't last long. In other words, Mom was lamenting that in your current state, you won't be able to find a path to true happiness. What? How dare you? It's too late to tell me such things now. You've been told this many times, sis. But you just interpreted things to suit yourself, never trying to truly understand Mom's feelings. And finally, with Amy's husband, you repeated the same thing you did 2 years ago. But I won't listen to your excuses. I don't want to hear it. Rachel! I'm cutting ties with you, sis. I've told the rest of the family about your constant misdeeds. Don't expect anyone to come to your aid. And also, your son will be adopted and raised by my husband and me. Wait! I'm his mother! That's rich, considering you've mostly left child rearing to me. Even your own son has grown more attached to us than his own mother. No way! We'll discuss the details later with a third party present. I have to get back to everyone now. Goodbye. Amy! It seems you've been talking with your sister. Let me say what I want to say now. Why are you using formal language? I'm going to divorce my husband, but he's no high roller, you know. The current CEO is my father after all. His dad isn't the CEO? Although I am the only daughter of the CEO, Tom is merely considered one of the potential future CEOs because he is my husband. Huh? If Tom does not prove his abilities, I may become the CEO, or a candidate with no blood ties might even take up the position. We are still in such a stage. You don't mean... Yes, it doesn't automatically mean that Tom will be the next CEO. No way! The company has already made a decision regarding Tom's treatment. Treatment? It's outrageous for someone who should be leading others to commit adultery, regardless of my divorce as the CEO's daughter. He has been removed from the list of future CEO candidates. In addition, his repeated trysts during work hours have come to light, causing problems in his work. And he has been decided to be terminated for violation of company compliance. No! He won't have anything left, will he? It seems so. It is your just desserts. In the future, I will contact you through a lawyer to claim damages for the adultery. Huh? I would appreciate your cooperation. I've just lost my mother. My son is also likely to be taken away by my sister. You're adding insult to injury. Do you have any empathy? Are you the one to say that? Could you show a little bit of mercy? I will thoroughly proceed. No! Excuse me then. A tumultuous week filled with various emotions has passed. Subsequently, Tom and I divorced. As for Lisa, she thought it was just a fling and put up a considerable fuss, but a mere threat of a lawsuit and the reasonable persuasion from her in-laws settled things in 3 days. Lisa also had a custody dispute with my sister and her husband over their son, but she was overwhelmingly disadvantaged due to the circumstances and suffered a crushing defeat. Her relationship with Tom also ended disastrously when it was revealed that she had exposed the affair to one-up me. Currently, both of them are working relentlessly for alimony and the like. Lisa in particular seems to be not even allowed to stand in front of her deceased mother's grave. She sent me a message just once. I'm lonely, I'm scared of being alone. I did not reply, quietly marked it as spam, and blocked her.